Guys, this is walk around on the all-new Toyota RAV4 EDGE. Sorry for the background noise, reason being because this dealership is right next to the main road, so I do apologize. Anyhow, towards the front you got your headlights, as you can see. Just move away the droplets. Oops. The key just dropped out. Anyway, got this really nice pattern, and if you can see, it's like a matte black finish, or matte grey? No, matte black. I would say it's like a matte black finish that actually goes all the way inside the headlight there. It's quite a nice detail, nice touch. Quite like that. See that? Sorry, just slipped this in. The grille. You have 4 parking sensors integrated into the front bumper there. It's a bit hard to see, it's kind of flush just there. Got a slightly redesigned front fascia. Show you the lower parts. This car has a fuel consumption of 7.3 litres per 100 kilometers. Urban 9.4, extra urban 6.1. It's also a 2.5 litre engine, auto. Fog lights. Let's show you. Wheels, they are Bridgestone. Alenza tires. This must be a new model. They are made in Japan, these tires. In terms of rim size, they are 19-inch. The color, it's a bit hard to see. It's actually a matte black finish. It's a bit dirty, the rivers. It's got this sort of, very hard to see, it's got a little sort of brushed sort of aluminium finish. Very cool. It's the rear of the new RAV4 EDGE. Show the tail lights. RAV4 EDGE. You have a rear backup camera. You have also 4 parking sensors integrated into the rear bumper as well. Dual exhausts. Third braking light. This time actually I've got the key. So here's a key. Pretty nice, you've got this sort of gloss black finish all over in the center. Stand keys, stand button, sorry. This one is powered. This one has a chime, comes out. Quite wide opening, as you can see. Being the top spec model, you get the 11 speaker JBL sound system. It's quite powerful. Storage here. Some more storage here. Oh, sorry. I think that's just plastic. I don't know what's that for, but anyway, not store. I thought it was storage, but got a little net here, which is great. If you're, let's say, you're carrying milk, you can put that here. Keeps them in place. You have a 12 volt / 120 watt power outlet here. You have a light illumination, interior illumination. You got 4 hooks. 1, 2, 3, and obviously 4 in the corner here. Gonna tie down large items. You have a space saver spare tire. A bit hard to see. It's a jack in case you change it. Toolkits. This is obviously adjustable. I will demonstrate. Comes in nice and flush. All carpeted. Cargo cover. Very useful. Seats do obviously fold down. Pull a little toggle here. Comes down nice and flat. And I repeat the same. Whoop, slipped in the door. On the other side as well. See, nice and flat. It's a very wide opening. There's no actual lip, which is good, so it makes it easy to carry large suitcases, large items. Also, because there's no ridge here, you can easily put wide and large items, so it's actually very, very handy. Let's close that. I'll show you from inside. Carpeted. I know I seem to hit everything, but it's just my way of showing you the quality. Did mention power tailgate. It's a little button here. Press it. It comes down electronically, and it has a chime as well. So it's closed. Show you the interior of the new RAV4. RAV4 EDGE. Whoa. Feel like driving fast. So the RAV4 EDGE looks a little bit different than the other video, as you can see. I mean, the other car is doing. So this is the interior of the RAV4 EDGE. Towards the front, you got a couple of analog gauges, and you've also got a large LCD display cluster there too. So you've got obviously your rev count towards the left. You've got your fuel gauge and temperature gauge towards the right, and in the center you've got your display that shows you everything. So can't really demonstrate those as such. Actually, no, I do have the key. I'm talking about. So let's turn on those accessories. Let's turn it off, and I'll turn off the fan if I. Okay. I don't think I closed the door properly. That's alright. So here's your LCD display cluster in the center. Nice. Turn it off. Trip and everything. The steering wheel. So you got some black stitching. You can see here if the camera decides to focus, which it's not doing again. There you go. And now it's gone. There you go. So black stitching here. Very nice. You've got your controls to the left. You can see the quality feels quite good. So there's a little trouble with the buttons. I do this purposely, and you know why. For those who have subscribed, shows you the quality. And you got your cruise control settings to the right. Seek do stations. Lane departure, adaptive cruise control. Got your wiper controls to the left. And you got your headlight and indicator controls to the right. Feels very solid, very well made. Soft touch. Vinyl here with some orange stitching. Some vinyl here, again with the orange stitching as well. Got the sort of textured pattern over here. It's good for keys, wallets, I don't know, you can store whatever, maybe candy bars or something. It's a little textured too. Oh, it's actual, is that an actual tray? You can remove it? I don't know. So let's see, a little textured pattern there. Pretty cool. Glove box. Not padded, as you can see. I'll show you the UI. That's something that everyone likes to see. Oh, I turned the wipers by accident. Oops. Toyota. So you can see you got your UI. Continue. Menu. So see how good the radio is. So I turn it off and on quickly because of copyright reasons.
It's very touching.
Okay, some other ones.
Sunday morning from 10.
So the bass is pretty good. It's very crisp, very clear. Fox. That's a good example. Ah, there's Fox. There you go. The gorillas, yeah. Love the gorillas. Okay, well anyway, obviously I'll show you your menu, phone, keypad. The old UIs were actually quite slow, but these seem to be a lot more quicker and responsive now. That's one thing I've noticed. Search and address. Yeah, it's a lot faster. I remember in the past, these were really, really slow. And that was... loads pretty quick too.
The route guidance will start now.
Routes. Good idea. Apps. Toyota travel time. Fuel finder. Yeah, cool stuff. Well, anyway, you get the idea. That's enough of that. You've got climate control. You can see the pattern, same as the knobs here. Very nice. Tell you temperature, auto, recycling, all your different modes. All the buttons feel very solid. Front, rear demister, heated and cooled seats. Turn on off your traction control. You got wireless charging, which is also really handy. It's also textured too, so it doesn't actually foam up, rattle about. A 12 volt / 120 watt power outlet. You have a aux and USB port. It's also very nice. Got a vinyl shift boot here. Black stitching. Different modes. Ed, mud, sand, dirt. The swivel wheel feels very nice too. It's got this sort of resistance, and you can see that. It's very nice. Kind of reminds me of those head units that you have, like those old school Pioneer head units you would buy. Snow, hill descent control. It's got everything. Wow. All the buttons feel very solid too. They don't feel like poorly made or anything. All hard plastics here. I might show you the bottle. Fits here. It's a funny bottle, 800 mils. Fits here nicely. Also fits on the sides here well. You kind of have to push a tiny bit, but there you go. That's because of the bottle size, the way it is. Seats, you can see. Leather seats also are perforated. You can see here the perforation. Orange stitching here. Very nice. You can see the pattern here. Very cool. And you got this sort of pattern here too, orange stripe with some white stitching. It's little cloth in the center here. Very supportive, kind of reminds me of the seats on the 86 or the GT86 as they call it in UK. Very nice. Illumination. Sunroof that opens electronically. Sunglass holder. Vanity mirror. Another one here. You got a 2.1 USB power port, USB outlet, and another one there. It's carpeted, good storage too. This one I'm curious to see if I could fit this. So almost could fit my bottle, but that's because it's a bit tall. But yeah, I'll put this in here. Didn't notice you get a bit of this orange accents here too. See the door cards too have that same sort of pattern as the knobs, and then you can see that the side there. Soft touch in here, hard plastics here. Sort of similar pattern as this sort of thing here. Oh, there's actually storage here. Same pattern as in there. They've got in the speakers as well. The same pattern. Got, I don't know what that is. Yeah. I actually just close that door because that's been a little bit bugging me lately. So I did mention the seats do fold down nice and flat. I'll put this one back up too. And here you go. Seats. Jump in. So here's the rear seats. Pull this down. You have cup holders. Fit here nicely. They do surprisingly fit on the side too. It's a bit hard, but works. No pass-through. Same as the front seats, same treatment. You get perforated seats. You get that pattern. Feels very nice. Same orange stitching. Same line. I think it's because the window is a bit down. That's probably why. Anyway. You do have a center transparent tunnel that's a little bit large, but I'll forgive that because it's a bit flat and wide, meaning that you won't obstruct other passengers, so it's good. Just go like that, like this. Now I'll show you the dashboard from the rear seats. Pockets here on one side. Rear air vents, a lot of people complain about not having them, but this one has it all, so it's great. Also get 2.1, two of them, of those 2.1 power outlets, which is also good. Soft touch here, which is also great. Sometimes you don't get that on the rear door cards. Yeah, very cool. So you've got that there too. I'll just show you the engine. Something everyone likes to see. Powered seats. There you go. Here's the engine on the all-new RAV4 EDGE. There you go. Running out of time. Die again. Well, that's my little walk on the all-new Toyota RAV4 EDGE. This car's for sale at Frenchy Gully Toyota. I'll leave the details in the description below. Sorry for the next video, and thanks for watching. Cheers.